Alright, I'm going to try to get through this real quick. This is the final trench video. So I made some homemade ink, which is our wash. You just go and buy pen ink, and 4 teaspoons, not tablespoons, per like a ketchup dispenser. How I usually like my inks, where it's pretty much black all the way to the edge. The less ink you put into the water, you'll see more like a clearness. It'll get like super light near the edge of the water there. I did like 2 to 3 coats in some spots. You can always add more. The little squeezer containers you can find at the dollar store or in Walmart in the like the cooking area with all the pots and pans. They go for like 99 cents a piece. I buy like 5 of them at a time. That's how much I used on all of the wood. And the inks usually go for about like $4.99. You get those at like art stores, arts and craft places like Blick's, Joanne Fabrics, and Michael's. And this is just the wood with the wash on it. It's really simple. I recommend 4 to 6 teaspoons. I stay within that range. Anything else, it gets a little too crazy. I like to do my washes like light and then darken them up as I go, so you don't like overdo it and then fuck it up. Now for the sandbags, I use the Christmas green, which is just like a super bright green, cheap apple barrel paint you get at Walmart, and then black. And that's what it looks like. It's a little bit unmixed in some spots. And that's the trenches. Or the sandbags, and I just did another wash after it. So this is the mix for the tile grout. I went and bought like a $5 bag of sand, and you get that at like Michael's and all those places. And then I added some of the reptile bedding, which is just crushed walnuts or like peanut shells. It's the same thing when you get the bass. What's it called? Like they call it like bacillus or baseless, where when you get it from it's for railroad, the train railroad. The fucking, god damn it, I'm way too much coffee to fucking today. And added the tile grout. Pretty much the tile grout is really smooth, so the sand and the bedding just added texture, and I get it to a nice diarrhea chunkiness. And other than that, it's real fucking simple. I did like 3 coats. The first coat I did kind of medium, second coat was a medium, and then the third I kind of threw it on with more chunks, less water, and it came out really good. I ended up just adding grass to some spots here and there. It's like the static grass, especially around the orc dead body parts and stuff like that, because when orcs die, mushrooms pop up because they're plant people. And after that, I don't show it in the video, but there's a Walmart and some art places. There's a spray, I think it's by Krylon. It's a clear coat, pretty much like a sealer. And I get the just the satin. I don't get the gloss or anything. And it's usually meant for like paintings. So when you paint like an oil painting, after the oil painting dries, you hit it with a clear coat, and it seals in the paint and kind of gives it that fresh look. And that's why everything looks really like kind of wet. But it's not wet. It dried for like I let it dry for a good like 4 days. So it has that like little wet shine, like it rained maybe a day or 2 ago. And the mud really looks good. Got tons of the shit everywhere. And I got a lot of it on the wood, and all I had to do is take like a wet sponge and rub it on the wood, because the wood was already hit with a wash. It just came right off. So really easy. Same with the sandbags. When it got on the sandbags too much and covered too much, hit it with some water and just wiped, and it would come right off. And there's like little white specks. That's just pieces of foam laying, or little white pieces of foam. There are some white spots that I touched up, but overall I'm super happy with it. Just the dirtiness and the detail of the whole thing just looks great. I don't know when I'm going to start on the other half of the table. because this is going to be for like apocalypse. So I have to go get the wood. I've got the legs and I have the foam. It's going to be this. The next one's going to be like an orc, kind of like orc defenses. And I want to do one because me and my buddy are going to play, and we're going to do a battle report, not on the trenches just yet, but probably on the city. And that's going to be like orcs versus nids. And so I have some ideas for like the nids just crash landed. I have some ideas of growing the build. Who the fuck is calling? Alright, I'm back. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm super happy the way it came out. I'm really excited to start the new part, even though the new part might take a couple months because I just don't have really any bits or anything for the orc base. But probably be cutting a lot of like hard cardboard and making it out of that. And I'm gonna buy, what's that? The orc head that shoots the laser. I'm still buying some orc units too, and I'll probably do a video about my whole the army I have so far, and my army that I'm going to use to play against my friend, just so I can get some feedback, because I think I've played orcs one time in my life. They're usually Space Marines, Imperial Guards, or Nids, and he's playing Nids. So, and I haven't played Nids since like 5th edition. I started in like 3rd with them and Dark Angels, and now I just have my Dark Angels and orcs. I don't know, I might get into Eldar army, or do, I don't know. I've been thinking about the squats, but I've always liked the look of the Eldar, and I might do just a small force of them. But I'm definitely gonna like post the my orc force so far and see what people think of the list. And we're not gonna play on the new rules just yet. We're gonna do the old rules before the Arc of Omens change, and then we'll probably jump on that shit, because we wrote our list like a while ago. We just haven't gotten around to play. So we're gonna like do that and then like update everything, because I know orc boys are like a point or two cheaper, and my shit's all points are on the old codex. And I gotta pick up that book now and a couple other things. I want to try the boarding action stuff. Looks pretty fun. And other than that, I really want to do an apocalypse game, even though I don't have like really enough. But I'm going to be working on that table probably before we even begin to play that. But those videos will come soon when I start working on them. Right now I'm just like saving up for supplies and stuff, and I'm still building the table. But that should be coming along. And I might do some like train videos and some little stuff here and there in between. Other than that, like, I'm super happy the way the table looks. I'm super excited. And my buddies are really, there's the foam. I went and picked up some extra. So I'm just super happy the way the table came out. And so now I have to make sure, you know, on the next ones, builds have to look just as good as this. I still have like tile grout and some stuff left over, and I'll do the same thing, show everything I do from start to finish pretty much. And that's about it for that. What else do I want to talk about? Got about 20 more seconds. Oh, for the clear coat, I had to take the board outside because in pieces, not the whole thing at once, but I ended up spraying it outside. It has a horrible, horrible smell, and it's really fumey, so I recommend don't even do that indoors. Take it outside. Other than that, have a good day, and, you know, that's it. All right, bye.